Yasser Dbeis has used his skills in computer science and computer engineering to help others through software projects and outreach, including his work to help local refugees access computers. Yasser is moving to Seattle to start his career and hopes to one day start a company with his ASU peers to help his home country of Syria.
What's good? My brother did, he told me not to say that, so okay. All right. In high school, I was given the award, most likely to become a stand-up comedian. So when I was selected as a graduation speaker, I had the utmost confidence. My speech was not only going to be inspirational, but also hilarious. Inspired by a couple jokes, I hit Google Docs and got typing. Days later, I thought, why not show it off to my parents? The most honest, maybe a little too honest, critics I have. I say my introduction and cap it off with what I believe was an ingenious joke. Well, to put it nicely, there wasn't much laughter in the room. None at all, actually. And in my arrogance, I looked up hoping it was delayed laughter, like the type where you take a deep breath before letting out a huge laugh. No, there wasn't even a smile in that room. And noticing my concern for how unfunny I was, my mom tells me, no, keep going, it was funny. I don't think I even have to explain how bad a joke has to be for someone to say that to you. Although devastated, wrong one, okay. Speaking of embarrassing events in my life, in the 7th grade, I decided to try out for my middle school basketball team and was cut immediately. Coming from a life of privilege, the idea of not getting what I wanted was shocking. But in classic middle school fashion, after watching Kobe Bryant Ultimate Highlight Mixtape Best Moments of 2008, I began working towards 8th grade tryouts. This time would be different, I told myself. This time I would work harder than everyone else because I deserved a spot on that team. And I stayed true to that. Every day for an entire year, I trained off and on the court to guarantee my success. I was truly obsessed. All I could ever think about or do was basketball. Tryouts finally come. I make my shots. I make the right passes. I do everything I trained for. I did it. I got cut again. Although devastated at the time, little did I know how foundational this experience would be, as it taught me one key lesson. Sometimes in life you can do everything right and still fall short of your goal. We know this as engineers, a little too well. You can study hours for that midterm, practice intensely for that interview, even write 10 different versions of a graduation speech and still flop. But that's okay, because success is not defined by achieving the end goal, but by our dedication to the process towards that goal. In that year of training, I developed a love for basketball, made lifelong friendships, and kickstarted a feverish fandom for the Phoenix Suns. By the way, go Suns! Devin Booker, I love you! That's what made me successful, not making the team. One may hear this and think I'm just coping with my middle school past. And you're probably right. But is this not true for our college experiences as well? It is the knowledge we attained, the perseverance we showed ourselves, and the passions we discovered that made studying engineering successful, not a piece of paper or a name being called. So today, let's celebrate the process that led you here, to this moment. But more importantly, let's celebrate you guys, the people strong enough to go through this journey. What's even more impressive is that you accomplished this under unprecedented circumstances. Nearly 3 of the 8 semesters were spent online. 3 semesters of loneliness, anxiousness, boredom, 3 semesters of lost relationships and experiences, and 3 semesters of the longest and most awkward silences after a professor asked a question. I wrote that myself. But we are engineers. We wouldn't be here if not for our resilience, our ability to take on new, unexpected challenges and conquer them. And many of these engineering graduation speeches will have you convinced that AI, robotics, and whatever other buzzword are going to revolutionize the world. No, they won't. You will. Congratulations, class of 2022.